just got ourselves some interesting news about what is going on with the official Equators here when it comes to PSO2. Might it be for YouTube or Twitch? And you might be wondering, okay, this got to do with content Equators, and actually it also will affect you as well. So today we're going to be talking about all the new update that is coming to the official Equators, what it's going to mean for you, and how this is probably not the best way to handle your official Equators. But before we hop into all this, welcome back to your number one stop for PSO2 New Genesis gameplay, how to, and all of that jazz. I want to give a giant thank you to everybody that is supporting over on Patreon, Twitch, and of course by joining members here on YouTube. And of course we will go more into that in a bit. But for now, let's talk about what is going on with the official Equators. So to start off, if you're not aware of what this is of course a group of individuals that you can of course sign up to become a official Equator in the eye of Sega when it comes to PSO2 New Genesis. And of course you do have to stream or of course make PSO content over on YouTube. And of course, you can go ahead and find out who exactly the Equator from the official page. I will have a link in the description for that, because I highly, highly recommend checking out everybody on this list, because they're awesome. Be sure to go give them some love here. But pretty much how this operates is every month, a handful of content Equators are selected to join the group. And in return, get some rewards with, of course, previously, once again, I don't know if it's still the case, but previously ended up getting our hands on a free month of premium, as well as some extra like storage and material storage, like that type of deal. And that was it. That was literally it. And these content Equators are pretty much on a rotation, because Sega does remove people, we add people, and rotate people out every month to give them the rewards. And as a thank you for supporting a PSO. And if you want to know my opinion of that and why I'm not an official Equator anymore, because I originally was, but where we stand right now, I'm pretty much never going to sign back up. So if you want to know about that, I will have a video link above where we can go more into that detail. But today is, of course, about what is coming here and what it means for the game itself. So exactly what I am talking about is, during the most recent headline stream, they did announce they are going to be bringing out badges that will, of course, be accessories that you can go ahead and put on your character. And as you can see here, it is broken up into a few tiers with bronze, silver, gold, and then a tier that will be announced later on, with each of these being separated in X number of months to achieve these. So, of course, this is good. I have no issue with this, a part of it at all. It's nice to actually be recognized for accessory. Any of you may or may not be a content Equator, because, you know, you might get kicked out because of just the roulette system that here. And also on top of this is by tying it to a time limit, it's all getting a little iffy because of that, because outside of a very select few content Equators, the majority of them are not going to be constant. So, of course, putting a time limit to be a member for X amount of time is a little redundant and a little have its own issues, I should say, here. But the biggest thing is about this, at least when it comes to, of course, you guys, all the people who view, like, my video, Quopi video, Quono, whoever video you might enjoy or live stream you might enjoy, is, of course, mainly tied to, of course, this and what will be the future of this official Equator. So I have been very blunt and many times to a point that ended up technically commenting about it. I don't know if because of me. It could have been, I rant about this all the time, about another pork that could maybe happen if you're official Equator.
One idea that I've been throwing around lately, I feel like a particular person who I know is watching right now may be like, hey, I thought of that. Maybe I saw your stream where you were talking about it. I don't know. Potentially asking NGS official creators to come on as guests for this section. It's something that Danger and I at least have talked about.
Yes.
And obviously, like, we want to invite on guests in general, of course. The reason I say NGS official creators is because, you know, they're already kind of, like, part of an existing program. But Yeah, like perhaps Danger and I could ask on a special guest, and we could like hang out together during these meetups. You know,
That'd be good. Like a show of old. A show that has gone before.
I remember, 1,000 years ago.
Yes.
Which, as you can see, actually bringing Content Cradle a little farther in here, and not only let us have discussions like on the headline stream, plus literally what G-Wiz was just talking about that. Also, I see you, G-Wiz. But that would be a great step into, of course, actually helping us out by, having some open communication outside of a few little offhand things, might be Twitter or over on Discord for Content Cradles here. And then, of course, also the other thing I really wish would happen is, no matter, once again, how nice that could be, as well as how I get the little badges are or accessories are, but I really, really hope that it will be the beginning, since hopefully with this, Sega is starting to move towards doing more with the Content Cradles, and also start like helping out. Because let's be totally honest here, all of us here love making PSO content, because obviously we wouldn't be if we didn't love it, but also actually helping out being pretty much, at the end of the day, a marketing arm for Sega. Because let all like love and W aside, that what any person is that make content about any type of content is nothing more than a marketing arm in many ways. So in return, by helping up, by of course giving us information, giving us heads up on stuff, might it be, like I said many times before, through like NDAs or whatever, actually giving us a little bit of insight to help up with our content, and also start helping out the content creator, not only by giving us information so we can have videos ready to go as soon as humanly possible, so we're not watching around like after a headline stream to get stuff done. We could have stuff done, ready to go on timers, and able to put out as soon as Bargo lip. Like, that would be fantastic. But also having people at Sega that we can, of course, communicate with, work with, and work through something, or maybe a little more of a direct quote when it comes to like ideals and whatnot. Honestly, having not only the ability to make content more faster, more efficient, and also ideally a more accurate, since as we have seen many times with the headline stream, there is something that always kind of left kind of vague. Might it be on pulpit, might it be through translation, or whatever it might be. So it'd be nice actually having any like a little bit of dialogue to like verify certain things or help us get stuff done in a more efficient way is always welcome here. And honestly, I'm in the camp, well, like I don't technically act for all that much for the Cradle Club or official content creators, but like the other camp of that is I will honestly take communications and just working with each other way more over accessory, way more over premium. So if honestly, like my biggest advice would be, if anything, any of this have to get rid of the free premium, I personally okay with it. I imagine if you're a content creator, you're probably okay with it, because let's be honest, let's be real here, when it comes to like buying premium scratches or whatever, that a tap wide off. Let's not kid ourselves here. So that is like way less important for me, at least, and I know some other people as well that got the same vibe. So just, if anything, allowing people who become official content creator, instead of being on it like a lottery rotation system, let everybody that is in it stay in it for however long might it be till they leave, or if they happen to break like turn the server or whatever and get kicked out, whatever, like feel free. But once you become a content creator or official content creator for NGS and bait PSO, ideally let everyone have it. Let it have, like, take the time, take the effort, put it into maybe like a website where we can see prep releases, or like send emails of being like, hey, do you want to know what exactly happening on the headline stream? Maybe a little bit of VWO, maybe. If so, agree to the NDA and then you can do it. Like, I really hope we get that. If anything, just a website with like a pet elite popping down, like an example of what I am talking about here. On like middleman site for like getting review codes and whatnot, pretty much a middle person to talk to of course get access to certain game for review or whatnot. Well, in the past, there have been a plenty of event like happening for like NGS, happening for bait PSO and whatnot. And honestly, Sega never talked about any of that like publicly or with content creator before. So of course, having information of being like, hey, do you want to take on, like, in that case being like, do you want to get like a review code for like a DLC or something? Like, let us know. Let us submit our application to like a website that made just for the official creators, instead of just being a part of one of the like third-party middleman sites and just finding out of the blue. Like, for example, I have brought this up a few times over on my Twitter. Be sure to follow me, by the way. It's literally just Troy Maconn over on Twitter. So be sure to follow me. Cool? Cool. And seeing people such as Quopi9 being aware of it. And, like obviously, Quopi don't know. We didn't know. It, probably most of you probably don't know either. So, like, if you in the content field, just having the information, having the transparency, letting us help you make announcement, talk with the community of the content creator, and like just overall help work with us. And like example of this being a case that have happened, not counting like a billion other company under the sun that do this. I can give hundreds of examples of company I work with in the past that have done what I am talking about as a bare minimum, and not in counting what they did with, of course, Arc Owl in the past, and actually just bringing on content creator to have discussion. Might it be about the content that happened at the time, might it be about the channel individual. So it's super nice actually seeing G-Wiz actually comment on this. So he'll hoping this is something that's gonna happen. And honestly, once again, if you're watching G-Wiz, thank you once again for if I was the poster, I complain about it all the time. So maybe, who knows? Let me know, I guess. But either way, any if it wasn't me, at least floating that idea around is you know, feel like it a little bit more care for the community coming in here. Any if it mainly on the global side. And then when it comes to, of course, you as the viewer base and what they could mean for you is, of course, being able to get information as soon as possible, getting hopefully more verified information. So hopefully a lot of the misunderstanding, mistranslation, whatever it might be, hopefully you can get rectified a lot faster. And in return, you can get videos a lot faster from all of us that involved. Might it be through Twitch or YouTube, it doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, we'll hopefully make PSO not only a more productive helping hand for content creator, but also as a player to keep up with what is happening, when it's happening, and also hopefully make everything so much better for you, the player, especially if you are far enough in to try to keep up with everything happening for NGS. So that is just my opinion on the new announcement, as well as some stuff that we talked about on the Headline Stream Plus. Let me know in the comment below how you guys are feeling about this, and we can have a discussion about it. So hopefully it was something that will happen in due time. I got my finger caught for it. Obviously sooner the better, but once again, we dealing with, you know, Sega as a whole, and up move very slowly, as we have seen many times. But with that will go ahead and do it for me for today. Once again, let me know in the comment your guys' opinion, and while you all down there, make sure you do the thumbs up, subscribe, hit all the wonderful bells below, and of course, I do once again want to give a giant shout out to everybody that is supporting this month. So if you want to join the wonderful folks that listed here, be sure to, of course, not only while you're down there, hit that wonderful join button to become a member, or head on over to patreon.com/Maconn and subscribe over there. Get you a whole bunch of wonderful loot, or by coming over to twitch.tv/TroyMaconn to subscribe over there. And of course, I do play a PSO2 every Tuesday and Wednesday. And we do have the brand new expansion coming here next week. And pretty much once that actually happen, bet probably like 15-hour stream for the foreseeable future. As we are working all the way through the new content coming in a year. So make sure you subscribe here or over on Twitch so you don't miss out on any of that. And of course, once again, big thank you to, of course, a 1K for signing up over on Patreon at the Luna Club, a teal. So thank you, Luna, appreciate you, and Luna getting any more treat for another month. So thank you, 1K, and with that will go ahead and do it for me, and I will see you in the comments.